Good evening, one and all. I welcome you all to Ganesh IAS Academy's answer key discussion of UPSC Prelims 2024. I hope you all have done the examination very well. Let us now discuss the answer key for science and technology part. The first question under science and technology part is recently the term pumped storage hydropower. Okay, so the question is about pumped storage hydropower. It is actually and appropriately discussed in the context of which of the following. That is what the question is. Okay, so from the question itself you can get one hint, that is it is used for storage. Okay, so if you see the options, it is irrigation of terraced crop fields, lift irrigation of cereal crops, long duration energy storage, and rainwater harvesting system. So the answer for this is actually long duration energy storage. So here we need to understand what is this pumped storage hydropower, then only we can answer it better. So pumped storage hydropower is a type of hydroelectric energy storage system. So from there itself we are getting the answer that it is answer C. And it is a configuration of two water reservoirs at different elevations. Two water reservoirs will be at different elevation. When the water moves from the higher elevation to the lower elevation, energy is created and that energy is harnessed. Okay, and this acts as a giant battery. So since it is going to act as a giant battery, we can say that it is long duration energy storage system. Okay, simple question. From the question itself you can take the hint, the word storage. Okay, so this is how it works. Upper reservoir and the lower reservoir, higher altitude, lower altitude, it moves from here to here, energy is harnessed. Okay, and power is generated using a generator. The next question here is about membrane bioreactors. Membrane bioreactors are often discussed in the context of, okay, so if you see, membrane bioreactors are combination of membrane processes like microfiltration and ultrafiltration with biological wastewater treatment. So it is obvious that the answer is wastewater treatment technology. So membrane bioreactors are used in wastewater treatment technologies. This is again a simple question which can be answered by applying basic knowledge that we have, basic science knowledge that we have. Next question, this is yet another easy question, that is, which one of the following is the exhaust pipe emission from fuel cell electric vehicle which is powered by hydrogen? Very important, which is powered by hydrogen. Okay, so when we give hydrogen as fuel, when it is mixed with oxygen, what do we get as the byproduct? The emission, it is obviously water vapor. Okay, so water vapor is got in this way. So H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. So it is 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. This is the reaction that is happening in fuel cell, hydrogen fuel cell. Okay, simple question. Thus, the emission here is water vapor. Since it is water vapor, it is environment friendly. Hydrogen fuel cells are environment friendly. Okay, yes. The next question that we are going to discuss is '96th question from series D. Okay, all the questions that we are discussing is from series D for your kind information. Okay, so in which of the following are hydrogels used? So generally in such questions in UPSC, you have to go for all of the above options. There may be tricks here and there, but in general you can go for all of the above option. See here, controlled drug delivery in patients, mobile air conditioning system, preparation of industrial lubricants. Yes, hydrogel is used in all three applications. That is, hydrogel is used as a drug carrier in sustained drug delivery. Okay, and then hydrogel could maintain lubricity even at very low temperatures, even temperatures as low as minus 80 degrees Celsius. Moreover, it is effectively going to dehumidify the ambient air. Thus, it is also used as air conditioning system. That is because it improves the thermal comfort in an environment. Okay, so thus it is also used in mobile air conditioning system. So the answer for this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, question 96 from series D. The next question here are about fighter aircraft of India. Consider the following aircraft. See the question: Rafale, MiG-29, and then Tejas Mark 1. Okay, of these, which are fifth generation fighter aircraft? That is what the question is. So the answer to this question is actually none of them. That is because all the three are fourth generation. To be very precise, Rafale is 4.5, MiG is 4, and then Tejas is 4.5 again. Okay, why have they asked this question? That is because in March 2024, the Cabinet Committee on Security has cleared rupees 15,000 crore project to design and develop advanced medium combat aircraft. What is this advanced medium combat aircraft? It is India's fifth generation fighter aircraft. Okay, that is the reason why they have asked such a question. So this is the way you have to link current affairs to the questions. Okay. The next question is, consider the following activities: identification of narcotics on passengers at airport or in aircraft, monitoring the precipitation, tracking the migration of animals. In how many of the above activities can radars be used? So they are asking the application of radar. Okay, again application oriented question. So if you see here, in airport surveillance radar, the radar system is used at the airport to detect and display the presence and the position of the aircraft only. It will not get into the details of the narcotics on the passengers. It cannot detect, the radar cannot detect. Okay, whereas the other two, that is monitoring of precipitation and tracking of migration of animals, is possible with radar systems. We have weather radar, which is used for this purpose, that is monitoring of precipitation, and then we have other research radars which is used for tracking the migration of animals. So the answer for this question is only two and 3. Okay, whereas identification of narcotics on passengers is not possible directly by radar. Okay, next question number 93 from series D. Which of the following is synthesized in human body that dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow? Okay, the answer to this question is nitric oxide, because there is something called as vasodilation in our body. What is vasodilation? Our body converts nitrates into nitric oxide, and this nitric oxide is very effective at causing vasodilation. So what is vasodilation here? It is the medical term for when the blood vessels in your body widens. So when the blood vessels widen, there will be more passage for blood to flow. When there is more passage for blood to flow, the blood pressure decreases. Okay, so there will be lowering of our blood pressure. Okay, that condition is called as vasodilation, and this vasodilation is affected by nitric oxide. Okay, so the answer for this question is nitric oxide A. Okay, 93A. Next is 92. Consider the following statements: giant stars live much longer than dwarf stars. Statement 2 is, compared to dwarf stars, giant stars have a greater rate of nuclear reaction. Which of the following statements are correct? Actually, the first statement is wrong and the second statement is right. Okay, see, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. That is because less the mass of a star, longer it lives. Okay, the less the mass a star has, longer it lives. So this statement is negating this statement. So this statement is wrong. That is, giant stars live much longer. No, they live shorter life than dwarf stars. But giant stars have a hotter and denser core than dwarf stars. Therefore, giant stars have greater rate of nuclear reaction. Yes, they do have greater rate of nuclear reaction. So the second statement is correct and the first statement is wrong. So the answer for this question is option D, 92 from series D. Next is 91. With reference to radioisotope thermoelectric generator, RTGS, consider the following statements. What are they? The first statement is RTGS are miniature fission reactors. Are they fission reactors? No, they are not fission reactors. They are generally called nuclear batteries, but they are not fission reactors. So if you eliminate this option alone, you can arrive at the answer. Okay, so if you eliminate one, this will be gone, this will be gone, and this will be gone. The option is B. Answer is B. Let us consider the other two statements also. RTGS are used for powering onboard systems of spacecrafts. Yes, they are lightweight, compact spacecraft power systems, which are extraordinarily reliable. Moreover, RTGS can use plutonium-238, which is a byproduct of weapon development. Yes, that is also right. Okay, RTGS commonly use non-weapon grade plutonium-238, which is actually a byproduct of nuclear weapon production. Okay, so if you are aware of this RTGS, then this question is easy. This was there in current affairs few months back. That is the reason why they have asked this question. The next question is, which one of the following words or phrase is most appropriately used to denote an interoperable network of 3D virtual world that can be accessed simultaneously by millions of users who can exert property rights over virtual items? So the key terms that you have to see here are interoperable network of 3D virtual world, and then it is also used simultaneously by millions of users. So the answer for this, actually similar question was asked few years back also with respect to Internet of Things. Now they have asked question about metaverse. Okay, so metaverse refers to immersive and persistent three-dimensional virtual realm shared with many users, millions of users, okay, that span various digital platforms and merge with the physical world that we live in, where people can shop, work, play, and hang out together in real time. This is metaverse. Okay, so metaverse is the answer for this question, 88. Okay, the next question that we are going to discuss is 86. Consider the following materials: agricultural residues, corn grain, wastewater treatment sludge, and wood mill waste. The question is, which of the above can be used as feedstock for sustainable aviation fuel? So here we need to know what is sustainable aviation fuel, and then only we can understand what are its feedstock. Okay, so sustainable aviation fuel is a type of aviation fuel that is produced from renewable sources, unlike the traditional fossil fuel based jet fuels. So it is produced from renewable sources. So when we say renewable sources, you should not confine your idea only to solar and other things. Okay, so it is considered sustainable because it has significantly lower carbon footprint and reduces greenhouse gas emission. That is why it is sustainable. So the feedstock for sustainable aviation fuel are plant oils, corn oil and other plant oils, agricultural waste, forestry residue, and municipal solid waste. So if you see the options, agricultural residues, yes; corn grain, yes, because plant oils; and then wastewater treatment sludge, that is also there; and then wood mill waste. From wood mill waste, they extract lignin, and by breaking down this lignin, they are going to produce fuel. Okay, so all of the options are correct. So it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The answer is C for question 86. So with this, we are coming to end of the discussion for science and technology topic. Thank you all.